Canada at a crossroads: economy, politics, and crime. Can we bring back the Canada we knew? Canada has long been admired as a land of opportunity, stability, and safety. Known for its natural beauty, strong economy, and political balance, the country once embodied a vision of fairness, equality, and security. Yet today, Canada finds itself at a crossroads. Rising economic pressures, political polarization, and a surge in crime threaten the very fabric of what made Canada one of the most respected nations in the world. This documentary-style exposé will explore the state of the Canadian economy, politics, and crime, and most importantly, what can be done to bring back the Canada we knew. Canada's economy, from stability to strain. Canada's economy has historically been built on its abundant natural resources, a resilient banking system, and a strong middle class. For decades, it was seen as one of the most stable economies in the world. However, in recent years, Canadians have felt the squeeze of rising costs, debt burdens, and job insecurity. Challenges include rising cost of living and housing crisis, inflation and global economic shocks, declining manufacturing and small business closures, record household and government debt. For ordinary Canadians, this has meant stagnant wages, unaffordable housing, and shrinking financial security. Solutions require bold action: revitalizing energy and manufacturing, reforming taxes to support small businesses, balancing immigration with infrastructure growth, and investing in future industries like AI, green tech, and advanced infrastructure. Canadian politics, polarization, and distrust. Once known for compromise and stability, Canadian politics has become increasingly polarized. Many citizens no longer trust government institutions, media, or political leaders. The pandemic exposed deep divisions, from freedom protests to federal-provincial clashes over policy. Current political issues include growing polarization between left and right, erosion of trust in institutions and leadership, federal versus provincial tensions over resources and identity, concerns about freedom, censorship, and public dissent. Canada's way forward lies in electoral reform, stronger transparency in government spending, greater provincial autonomy, and leadership that unites instead of divides. Crime and social breakdown. Canada was once considered one of the safest countries in the world. Yet today, crime rates, particularly violent crime, are rising in major cities. The opioid crisis, homelessness, and organized crime have added new layers of complexity to Canada's social challenges. Key issues include rise in violent crime, organized crime and fentanyl crisis, homelessness and mental health-driven offenses, growing cybercrime threats. Addressing this requires a balanced approach: stronger law enforcement, tougher sentencing for violent offenders, treatment and rehabilitation for addiction, mental health services, and investment in youth education and opportunity. How Canada can return to strength. Canada can restore its prosperity and global reputation by focusing on a series of key reforms. Rebuild the middle class through wage growth and affordable housing. Revive natural resources and energy exports. Balance immigration with infrastructure capacity. Restore free speech and rebuild trust in democratic institutions. Strengthen law enforcement and mental health programs. Renew Canadian values of fairness, community, and opportunity. Conclusion: Canada stands at a critical turning point. Though the challenges of economy, politics, and crime are immense, the nation has the resources, resilience, and spirit to overcome them. By embracing reform, unity, and leadership, Canada can reclaim its position as one of the world's most admired nations. The road ahead will not be easy, but it is one worth taking for the sake of future generations. This is not just a documentary, it's a wake-up call. Canada's future depends on the choices we make today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth financial and political exposés.